so we have a bunch of people on here from organizations and foundations, and so maybe we should look at the possibility of.
In this, in this process, well, we write the policy to make sure you get money for this and this, but there's a big gap. It's a big disconnect.
Right. And that's one of the reasons I suggested places where that is already happening. So like I chose to be a part of the transition team because I was originally part of the planning process, and just felt obligation and really wanted to make sure that things moved forward, to as much as I can help other moms and families have the opportunity to deliver, to have a great delivery, and to hold their child in their hands and watch that child grow and become healthy. It's been a challenging process. However, I think the reason that everyone has come to the table, those who have stayed at the table, who've come back, and I think that's a good process. I think that that's something that we should welcome and consistently allow folks to do that. It's important overall. I think it's healthy. I think the challenges that we've had have been healthy for us, and that we should use this experience and opportunity to look at how we do business here in terms of developing programming. My thought, of course, is we oftentimes in human services, as the quote-unquote professionals, kind of start from our vantage point versus the vantage point of the consumer. And so I think this is forcing us to kind of change the way we've done business in the past and create a new pathway. So I'm excited about it. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's exciting.
Infant mortality is something that affects the city of Milwaukee a great deal, and it's something that has affected me personally. I have a family member who recently lost their son. I lost my cousin, essentially. He was 3 months old, and that just happened last year. And prior to that, I've had several friends who have lost their children within the first year. When it comes down to infant mortality, in a lot of ways it can be prevented. And I don't think there's enough education reaching those that may need it or reaching everyone. So that's why I decided to be a part of it.
I believe this is a very unique effort in that many community initiatives that we have, we don't take the community approach first. We just kind of have focus groups, but this has been a very intense process to improve the community based on what community members would like to see happen. And so I think that's the greatest strength of the collaborative. Through the transition process, we've maintained that community input and involvement so the collective impact of the initiative can be successful.
I think working together, building upon what each organization can bring to the table collaboratively, and that's important because I think everybody can bring assets to the table. And once we learn to kind of work together towards that, I think we'll be more successful in achieving the goal we want to do.
Bringing families to a realistic foundation in life that works for them in all relationships as a family. It is, I hope that in Christ that my children and children in our community can live day to day with a real chance to live in what America is.
So my great hope for the collaborative is that we complete the transition phase, and the collaborative is rooted, strong, healthy, and is serving as that entity in the Milwaukee community that families and providers and other community-based organizations and anyone can actually utilize the collaborative to get whatever information is necessary for a healthy child to be born And that's really the objective.